In the Western Cape this afternoon, where the Education Department has condemned violent clashes that took place outside Brackenfell High today, parents clashed with members of the EFF. The Red Berets have been demonstrating outside the school over alleged racism. The EFF says this morning's attack on them was a display of white arrogance. Our reporter Ronald Masinda joins us live with the latest. Ronald, for our viewers just hearing this story, remind us what happened outside Brackenfell High today.
Well, according to various sources that we spoke to here on the ground, Anley, a large crowd comprising mainly of parents of learners from the school gathered at around 7:30 this morning. It was until at around 10 o'clock where we saw EFF members come to the school to hand in a memorandum. We are being told that it was a peaceful demonstration, but the parents then provoked EFF members, where we saw ugly scenes, an altercation between the parents and EFF supporters. And we also understand that a 39-year-old man has also been arrested for discharging a firearm. The situation remains calm for the moment, but we are expecting EFF members to arrive here tomorrow once again.
Ronald, the EFF has issued a statement saying that parents of learners at Brackenfell High School attacked their members who were staging a peaceful protest. What more did the party have to say in that statement?
Well, of course, the EFF says that they didn't provoke any violence or altercation, that they were attacked first. They only came here with about 25 members of the EFF, so they were totally outnumbered from some of the scenes that we saw earlier on. They, of course, don't want to say much further to eNCA, but we have seen on that statement that they will be here in full force tomorrow. But, of course, one activist has condemned the actions of the EFF. He says that this is not the right time for the EFF to be coming to the school, given that the school kids are writing school exams. Let's take a listen to what Fadil Adams had to say earlier.
I came to observe the madness. You know, in a country as racially divided as this one, I believe what happened today is needed so that the dialogue can start. You see, from where I stand, this might have been a misunderstanding. It might have been racism in its purest form. However, there are channels. There are places where you can go and lodge your grievance, like the Education Department, like the Human Rights Commission. But to come out here and intimidate and stop people from writing the exams, that is just criminal.
Ronald, despite the schools supporting the actions of parents, some parents say racism has become a norm at the school.
Yes, according to parents, since the dawn of the democracy in 1994, the school has only had 2 teachers of color. It is a multiracial school, so according to them, it's not a true representative of the demographics of the school. There are quite a number of wide-ranging issues relating to race that they have raised with the school and the school governing body, and it seems like all of those issues have fallen on deaf ears. It seems that a number of issues that they have raised have been swept under the carpet, so parents have really spoken out. We spoke to a couple of them earlier. One of them had this to say.
There are issues. It's not about the dance. The dance happened, yes, but there are racial tensions at school that the school leadership and the school governing body failed to address, despite repeated attempts to get them to address these issues. So, white children, for example, calling black and colored children names such as the K word, nothing ever happens to those children. Most of the teachers at the school, in fact, all but 1 or 2 are white. So our children don't feel safe to go and complain to these teachers, these white teachers, because nothing ever happens. So this is just, the dance was just it was too much for our children.
Thank you very much. That was our reporter Ronald Masinda coming to us from Brackenfell High School in Cape Town. That is one of our leading stories this evening, so we'll continue bringing you reaction throughout the show this evening.